beneath the city and then built the city right on top of it of that same material. So actually, the Etruscans had a whole kind of system, an underground system of caves, which you can visit, and Marco's going to talk to you about it in a bit. But there are actually 1,200 caves beneath us right now, and they're pretty fascinating. So after the Etruscans came through, Rome sacked Orvieto in 283 BC, and then it became kind of a it retained its medieval character from the 13th, 14th century when it flourished. And so that's what we have today, these kind of irregular streets that still look very medieval for that reason. But most importantly, in the 14th century, the Guelphs championed over the Ghibellines. So this became a place where popes could come. There's actually a papal palace. They would escape the hot summers of Rome and come to Orvieto, which is of course raised on the hill, get the nice breeze, and take their fresh air and actually, relax in the hills of Umbria. Also, during the sack of Rome, Clement VII escaped to Orvieto and hid, basically, sought refuge until everything kind of subsided in Rome. And one of the things that you can see in Orvieto still today is a well that he had commissioned by San Gallo, so that he could have a water supply, because he wasn't sure how long he was going to have to be here. Obviously, things were not so great in Rome. And so they were digging, and actually he died before they hit water, but eventually they did. And so you can still see the Pozzo di San Patrizio, which is a kind of double spiral staircase, so that donkeys could collect the water from below and come up to the surface at the same time as another donkey was going down. So it's kind of this double helix type thing. So one of the things you can see in Orvieto. As Eric told us, we're looking at the facade of the Duomo. Totally true. And this is from about 1270. We're looking at kind of a very long historical process. It took about 600 years to complete the Orvieto Cathedral. And you'll notice just by the size of it, the monumentality of it, it is the largest, most prominent building in Orvieto. It sits kind of on a high part of the hill, and it's actually larger. It accommodates more people than people residing in Orvieto. It's kind of one of those testaments to civic pride. And it was constructed to commemorate a really important miracle that took place in Bolsena, which is just further behind us. The miracle of Bolsena is the story of a priest, a young priest in 1263, who questioned the Eucharist. He questioned the Catholic belief that when you raise the host during Mass, that it actually becomes the body of Christ. It's called transubstantiation. And he had kind of a doubt about that. And so when he was officiating Mass in 1263, he raised the host to bless it, and it started to bleed. And the blood dropped onto the cloth that covered the altar. And so this was the miracle of Bolsena that basically showed him that this was the body of Christ bleeding before him, and that actual cloth is now housed in the cathedral. So you can kind of think of the cathedral as a big reliquary. It's to house the cloth. So when you go in, the chapel to the left nearest the altar is where you can see the stained